Andrew Ginther is calling on City Council to approve a measure that would limit the hour for bars. Restaurants and nightclubs would be included too. The mayor and Columbus Public Health Commissioner Dr. Mashika Roberts says they are hoping this will limit the spread of COVID-19 in Columbus.
Thank you for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Kerry Charles.
I'm Colleen Marshall. That order would require those businesses to close every night at 11 p.m. beginning on Tuesday.
It looks like the city's first big move since it was put on a White House list of cities that need to act aggressively against COVID-19.
NBC4's Eric Halperin is live tonight in the Short North. And Eric, the idea getting mixed reviews, I imagine, not only among the bars, but for the patrons.
Colleen and Carrie, some are upset by this because they say it'll affect business and they feel like it'll be punishing all bars even if they're following the rules. On the other hand, some say it's after 11 when they've started to see some problems. Starting Tuesday night, taps in the capital city might have to be turned off by 11 o'clock.
We think it's a good idea. We're happy with it.
Amanda Mitchell and Abby Nikiforovs work at Arch City Tavern in the Short North. When it first reopened, it was open until 2:30 on weekends like usual. But they say during those later hours, they were having some issues. So after a couple of weeks, hours were scaled back to 11.
After like 11 o'clock, it's mostly just people looking to drink a lot and maybe too much, and they forget to wear a mask, or they forget to like use a hand sanitizer, or they get like a little angry. 11
could soon be closing time for all restaurants, bars, and nightclubs across the city. Mayor Ginther says some outbreaks have come from local bars and nightclubs. People do not have to wear masks when eating or drinking. By limiting hours, the idea is people would spend less time in settings like that, and Dr. Roberts says it would also shorten the amount of time people are in groups.
From 11 o'clock on, that's going to be at least 70% of our business cut, if not more, and it's going to be pretty detrimental.
Zeno's owner Quinn Allen would rather see a possible ordinance that doesn't group together places that are cooperating with ones that aren't. He also worries if the ordinance passes, people will have more house parties once 11 o'clock hits.
So you could have a house party of 30+ people. They're not being told that they have to stay 10 people to a table. They're not being told to wear masks when they get up from their seat. They don't have hand sanitizing stations laid out throughout the house.
And here are the punishments if this goes into effect. A warning for a first violation, a $500 fine for a second violation, a $1,000 fine for violations after that, and possible closure for repeat offenders. I asked the spokesperson for the mayor if this goes into effect, how long it will be in place. I was told, quote, until it needs to be, or until we lift it based on science and data. Live and local for you in the Short North, I'm Eric Halperin, NBC4.